and features. And so as I move into the data, there's a problematic area. I can expand and collapse. So there's the Illumina data. Here's the Sanger data then, these API files that go through this area. And I can expand these one at a time and visualize peaks. So this is what makes it so useful. That now I can go and look at peaks. And I can say, well, those peaks don't have go right through the area. Let's look at these peaks maybe. There we go. And so I can look at the peaks at areas like this. So where the Illumina data is telling me I've got these kind of insertions, this kind of a random insertion here, it's pretty clear from the Sanger data that insertion doesn't occur there. And so I can generate a consensus then based off of these aligned Illumina or these aligned Sanger reads that's more accurate. It resolves this very, very messy area with the aligned Illumina data. It resolves and creates a very nice consensus with the Sanger data. And so it's really nice to be able to add the data and look at the two data types together. That is really the big benefit of having these put together. So we can also go and look at some of the SNPs. So if I go back to my SNP report, I'll try to make this smaller here so you can see everything. And I can also navigate in the SNP report. See, there's an area where we had Sanger, we're saying it was a G, and it looks like my traces are also saying there's a G SNP there. So I can expand the traces, I can zoom in a little bit too, sometimes that helps actually look at the peaks and determine, and this is how I could use for a SNP call. I can look at my Illumina data, look at my Sanger data, and actually look at those peaks and verify that there's a SNP at that location. So this great view allows me to do that. Here's another, again, I can expand the peaks and verify that these SNPs are in fact SNPs at these locations. Here's one that was near a homopolymer, I believe. You can see what that was like. And so the Illumina data is not, here's the case for the Illumina data, but I didn't get Sanger overlap here. So there's one where I want to extend, which is right at the end of my Sanger data, unfortunately. But there's an area that has a couple of G's and a homopolymer. So that's how we can use it. So it's, just makes a very convenient way to, have both data types, visualize them in one view, rather than having two different CDNs open and trying to look at the same spot in the same project. So with that, I know it's a short webinar. We're running up on a half hour here. I will making myself available for any questions that could come up. And Sharon, if you have any questions that were chatted, I'd be more than happy to address them at this point.
Thanks, Matt. We actually have 3 questions that have come in. The first question is from John, and he asks, can I combine Illumina and PacBio data in a single assembly?
Illumina and PacBio, it can. So the key to PacBio is how it's been error corrected. And so if you have PacBio data that's gone through the HVAP system, where it's gone through error correction, then you'd be able to combine 2 different data types. If it hasn't been corrected, it's problematic simply because the PacBio data will have so many errors that it will be difficult to kind of co-analyze or even co-align the data. But otherwise, it does bring up a good point. Looking forward, we have PacBio's long read now. Nanopore data is really just around the corner, and we have a development team working with Nanopore data, and of course, that's much longer data than Sanger. And as the accuracy increases, this kind of validation will be using much more long read combined with Illumina, moving forward. So it's definitely an area of focus for us.
And the next question we have is, what if I only have Sanger data? Do I use SeqNet Engine to assemble that?
You could, but we also have our SeqNet Pro, and that's where I said we're kind of bridging NGS and our classic molecular biology tools. SeqNet Pro alone is great for aligning Sanger data. So for example, I can open SeqNet Pro, and I'm just going to drag this folder of 500 Sanger reads. And so I can bring them into SeqNet Pro, and it's got its own great assembler. And I know there's this vector attached here, so I'm just going to say there's a vector, and you can watch it. I can assemble. I'm going to use a Pro assembler, and this is just a de novo assembly of those reads. It's done, and it's extremely powerful Sanger assembly algorithm. I can also, the same kind of interface, I can look at all the peaks and generate a consensus. And so the de novo assembly then, SeqNet Pro uses its own kind of consensus builder to make a really accurate consensus.
The last question that we have is, how accurate is the DNA Star Sanger data assembler?
So the accuracy is, we can't measure it the same way that we can with the Illumina. There just aren't the large validated data sets available for Sanger data as there are for Illumina. But we do have some information here about how this consensus is generated. And in our case, we have validated E. coli genomes where we have several thousand Sanger reads, or in this case, the 500 read data set. And we do have a white paper on our website that shows the consensus that we build. So SeqNet uses its own consensus builder. It looks at these peaks. And it's not just a majority call, and it's not a statistical call. It actually looks at the geometry of the peak, the shape of the peak, and it uses that quality of the peak, much like the human eye might, to determine what the best peaks are. And it uses that peak information for generating consensus. So we do have, let's see, on our website, if you go to our support section under documentation, there's a list of white papers, and the white papers there's a new white paper that is Sanger data analysis, and this is based off of information that we've had around for a long time, but this new white paper will show how we generate that consensus, and that it is in fact more accurate than majority methods or methods that our competitors will use to build these consensi. I also wanted to point out that some of the information that I showed you in the slides earlier, comparisons to CLC, we also have white papers that compare us to GEDC2005, which is probably the most predominant open source program for